You're such an asshole.
Hello, children. This is going to be short because the concept is simple, but then again, I wonder how many people are stupid, which makes simple concepts pretty hard to convey to dumb people. And for once, we're not talking about people on the left or feminists or communists or BLM. We're talking about conservative sports ball fans. Now, I do not understand, and I have given up trying to figure out why, because it simply angers me as a waste of my time, why Republicans or conservatives, be it parents or them individuals themselves, purchase or consume certain brand items. For example, Target. Right? Target hates conservative, non-Democrat people. It hates you. I would go so far as to even say that Target does not like white people, but that's just my opinion. Right? But it is very clear that Target has gone completely woke. Look up their diversity and inclusion affirmative action hire. And they're not in the business of selling you good quality products and an environment at low prices that's slightly better than Walmart in terms of cleanliness. They are all about going woke. They're all about lecturing you, sermonizing you, and using that as a marketing vehicle to get people who put their politics and their ideology way ahead of good qualities at fair prices. Same thing with Starbucks. Starbucks, I don't know how many times, oh, let's go to Starbucks. I'm like, you're a Republican or a libertarian or just somebody who's not a Marxist. What is wrong with you? Well, what? They got good coffee. Oh, I know, but it's really convenient. Like, but then aren't you the same guy on the internet? When I see on whatever, Facebook or Twitter, rallying and tirading against, oh, I can't believe the country's going to socialism, but then you'll support the corporate sector that endorses and advances this socialism because it's convenient. You know, same thing. Like your wife goes to Target, you let her shop at Target. Oh, did I say that? Yeah, I did. Like, what's wrong with you? Even the gals are like, yeah, I can't believe they're taxing us. Well, what are you lining up for Target for? Go out to the burbs. Tons of white Republican women love Target. As Target is like stabbing in the 18th and planting a 19th knife in the back of their husbands. They're like, oh my God, that's so much better than Walmart. Now I know the advanced socialist causes. My husband makes his taxes even worse, but it's Target. Oh, look, it's a cute bun. Apple? Have you guys seen the statements of Tim Cook? Apparently that doesn't faze any non-Democrats. You guys just can't lie. Nothing's too good for my little princess. Sweetheart, did you want the $2,000 new iPhone that'll be obsolete 20 minutes after we go? Well, there you go, sweetheart. And along the same lines of cucky conservative Republican, big air quotes, got to airlift those air quotes and have helicopters hang them up because they're fathers. The same you guys go and buy whatever princess her latest iPhone doodadery or Mac. You ship them off to McAllister or Woodbury or these Marxist indoctrination camps. Then they come back, spit in your face for freshman Christmas break, and they're like, "I can't hear you. Got privilege." Oh, okay, sweetheart. Would you like the strap-on dildo to fuck your own dad? Well, nothing's still good. And you cried as a tear? Like, does your hindbrain know your daughter is fucking you in the ass with a dildo that says McAllister on it? Hopefully it's a black dildo. Is it getting dark in here? I mean, do you get a little tear well done? Yes, sweetheart, nothing's too good for my little princess. You guys in Edina and Eden Prairie and Egan and, wherever you cucky pussies live. Whatever. And by God, if it is the same group of you, comes to sports ball, and let's be very clear, because this is why it's not necessarily. We could argue why white people shouldn't watch sports, but that's not what that is. That's misdiagnosing the problem. When you look at the NFL, the NBA, the Major League Baseball, the WNBA, I think hockey has remained relatively. Although someone emailed me, so I'm sure, where they decide to ruin a perfectly good game, a perfectly good pastime, and basically accuse you of racism, which is really more just communism hiding behind. That's why it really doesn't necessarily have race. But the tool they're using is to lecture and sermon you about how you haven't done enough and you got institutional privilege. Or here's just my opinion. Hey, play the fucking game, right? I don't go to Starbucks to hear about having a conversation about race. Look it up. They did that. I go there, brew my fucking coffee, you fucking coffee monkey, and take my money. Here's your 20% tip. Now shut the fuck up. Target, I need some toilet paper. I don't need your laughable reject of a person you hired and your diversity and inclusion, your charity hire, to, oh, we're doing so much more, and oh, look, we're just the colors of the rainbow. I want cheap toilet paper because you're more conveniently located than Walmart. Hey, Tim Cook, shut the fuck up. You're not Steve Jobs. Manage that company the best you can. Oh, by the way, use some child slave labor and pollute the environment using Chinese industrial materials and processes. And make the little crackberry or whatever. Make the pretty phone that a Samsung can do way easier and cheaper. And NFL and Major League Baseball, NBA, I know the athletes you employ are dumb. But you managers, how about you tell them to play the fucking game and shut the fuck up? How about that? But see, here's the, for whatever reason, I think it's because we've invested so much money into establishing a national religion through traits. We call it the religion of traits. Forget who you are and what you do and what you accomplish as a true individual. It's what's your skin color, what's your gender, what gender do you believe you are, what's your made-up mental illness, what's your beliefs, what's your cute little oh, I'm a vegan, no, I'm a pacifist. Oh, I go organic. These claims, these traits, these things, these clubs, these cults that you belong to. Instead of who you are and what you do, it's what you believe and how were you born. So much has been invested into that we now no longer care. We know the corporations no longer placate to, let's play a good game, get some good sponsors, have a good show, and hire the best people. It's not that anymore. Because everyone has this infrastructure built into them now of, I feel good when people tell me I'm a good person or oppressed. That's their corporate. But then you guys go and bitch and whine and complain about it as you just throw all this money at Target, at McAllister schools, at liberal arts colleges, over at Starbucks, over at, how many of you men are still stupid enough to be buying Gillette razors, huh? How many of you men are still cucky enough to buy it? A lot. I know conservative friends of mine, big-time conservatives, still ship their kids off to liberal arts school. I'm like, dude, I gave you the book Worthless. I gave it for the express thing to prevent your daughter or son from majoring in stupid shit. They go and major in stupid shit. Oh, McAllister dildo up the ass. Oh, yes, sweetheart. Nothing's too good for my princess. An espresso from Starbucks. Yes, I'm a bad father. I worked hard and paid taxes and provided for you because of this. And when I got down there, I'm a bad, bad man. You guys wonder why I'm like, I just don't care about infidelity from the guy banging another man's wife. There's so many cucks and pussies out there with these husbands. It's like, yeah, just take their wives. Go. But they might shoot you with a shot. No, they're not. They're getting screwed by the McAllister dildo that his daughter's got on. They're fucking cucks. They're their wives and daughters and sons' bitches. What do you mean? Oh, guns are bad. Oh, what do we do? You guys got to visit Minneapolis and Minnesota. You'll find out. But for those of you that at least claim to be conservatives, at least claim to be libertarian, at least be patriotic Americans, can you just turn off the television and not watch your fucking sports ball? Huh? Now, some of this is happening. The NFL just had its worst ratings in recent history. I don't know how long ago it was. It's not the worst ratings in history, but it's down. Some of that is obviously due to the great and merciful Corona chant, but they did a poll somewhere, I forgot where, and they asked why you not watch as much, and it was political. So maybe some of you, maybe what's a really Minnesotan Chaska? Guy lives in Chaska. They had to get a down payment mortgage and a regular mortgage. They got mortgages, their insurance, and wifey drives like an import SUV. What's a cucky guy's name? And he works like programming while his wife has some kind of worthless degree in social work and works part-time at the Go Raise Some Other Woman's Kids Club. What is a guy's name that would fit that? Francis. No. That's too eloquent. Tanner. You go, I gotta watch it because I'm a St. Louis Cardinals fan. I gotta watch it. I know they're gonna not, but for the remnant of you quote unquote conservative Republican guys out there, I'm not even asking the gals, all right? I'm not asking, what's her name? Theodora to come save Justinian. Look it up. Or Justin. I'm just asking, like, can you guys who bang the table and wave your Trump flags and the U.S. flags and you don't vote or you just are sick of it, how about you turn off the TV? And while you're at it, stop buying Apple products. Stop buying Gillette and Procter and Gamble. But Starbucks is really close. Wife says, I got to go to Target. No, we're a Walmart family now. We're a Walmart family. They don't lecture me about how I was born. They don't have a hate boner for me because I got dick. You stroll and this whole thing, why can't we do anything? Well, I can understand where it's like, well, okay, if, based on, do you have a castle doctrine, stand your own ground, duty to retreat law when it comes to owning a gun and protecting your homestead? All right, that's kind of set in law wherever you are. All right, and you got to you got to study law. Can I shoot a looter if they're coming into my family? Do I have a duty to retreat? What? Okay, fine. Those are hard questions you don't want to face. How about you just not get Starbucks, huh? What if just tomorrow or the day after, all you conservative types, all you Fox Newsers out there, just stop bending over and stop pre-lubing your asshole so your daughter could come in and fuck you with the McAllister dildo. How about you say no? How about the second your daughter comes in on Christmas break and starts lecturing you about capitalism and white you disown the bitch. You say, oh, really? You're for the government taking care of everything. Fine. You're not getting any money. Well, what would my wife do? Oh, I get divorced. Oh, but the country's all going away. Oh. So it's just a thought experiment. Okay, you got to get your coffee fix. All right, nothing's too good for my little sweetheart. McAllister dildo, here it comes. Ooh. But can you turn off the fucking sports ball? What has it ever gotten you anyway? What has sports ball done for you? Did you get pissed off? Oh, hey, Minnesotans. Hey, because I love you guys. Are you good? How many of you were sad? You were sad, not because once, but twice, some dope didn't kick a ball through the uprights and then denied you guys yet another access to the Super Bowl. How many of you idiots were actually happy when the Twins won? I mean, I'm not home team, okay, but like that made your week because you're such a fucking loser and you got nothing else except for a fat wife and kids that hate you. That Kirby Puckett hitting a home run was like the happiest that was a memory that you want to cherish instead of your wedding day or your kids getting married or your grandkids saying, "Granddad." How about you really take inventory of what's important in your life and see if you could get rid of the sports ball and watching a bunch of tall, lakey, dumb motherfuckers throwing an orange sphere through a red ring. And I swear, please, comments down below. Please indicate you're a complete fucking moron and say, looks like somebody didn't do good in high school sports. Oh, yeah, that's, you totally blew my point out of the water there, Mr. 16 beers to a case. That's an inside joke people might get with the book Curse of the High IQ. Which, by the way, September is Smart People Awareness Month, which you sports fans are too stupid to know anything about. But how about that, huh? Like, you give up the sports ball, it hasn't cured cancer, it hasn't improved your life. If it's a healthy, I just like to chill out and watch a game. Okay, well, they shoved the McAllister dildo up. You're a Black Lives Matter. Oh, you're a bad person. I watched it. I didn't want to. I was at the restaurant. And it was this pablum. Look at the previous article or video I did about Barry over at Deluxe Corporation writing, we're raising awareness to talk about feelings, to have a cause, to create the courage and the passions, to create initiative. Just try to give up the sports ball. Just see or sit down and think for 5 minutes, all the hours, the days, the thousands of dollars you spent going down, paying $150 to watch the Twins swing a stick at a sphere over a fence and pay for parking and all that. Just think of all the money and time you've invested in sports and ask yourself, what did it do for me? Huh? And now that they're strapping on their own McAllister dildo, you guys like, but I like my sports ball because I don't have anything else in life because I'm a cock. Well, turn it off. You won't have to have confrontation. Your daughter's not going to yell at you if you turn off the sports ball. Your wife isn't going to divorce you. I wonder how many women would divorce their husbands. Say, we're not shopping at Target anymore. Like you guys, Lester Burnham up. Watch American Beauty. All you little cucky men out there need to watch American Beauty. Wonder how many women would divorce you. Said, we're shopping at Walmart from now on. We're not giving Target Corporation our money. And no, you're not getting your fucking coffee over at Starbucks. You're getting it at wherever. Caribou, Dunn Brothers, any other place. Seattle's best. You tell me what to do! And then your daughter will give the McAllister strap-on dildo to your wife. Your wife will fuck you in your ass up your dildo. But this is not going to get monetized, I don't think. So there you go, you dumb motherfuckers. How about you give up the sports ball? You, not the Democrats. You guys are cheering them on. Go watch a game, enjoy the show. All right? I'm talking the conservatives. I'm talking the Republicans, the libertarians that bang it and they look and they salute the flag and the jets fly over and they're like, hey, they're telling me I'm a bad person because of the way I'm born, because that's genuine bigotry. Well, I'll watch it anyway. How about you guys give it up, huh? Take a stand. Be brave. What is it? Come on, be a pal. Be a father figure to your men. Come down off that high horse of yours, think of England, and pull the trigger. What do you say, sir? And I know none of you pussies have seen that movie, Living in Chaska. Only real ones know where that's from. So there you go. All right, let's go through the super chats. All donations go to my septic tank fund because Cappy got a poo. Judd Grover, $2. Grew up in Cooperstown, New York. Fuck baseball and all sports. Oh, that's where the Hall of Fame, Baseball Hall of Fame, isn't it, Judd? Dude, did you see somebody's sweaty leather glove that he threw and he caught the ball and threw the 80th pitch on the third Sunday of the 18th game? The Competent Man, $2. Not what is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Nonstop Dre, $2. But saying no to their wives and daughters is hard. I know. And look where it's gotten America. The Competent Man, $5. Don't know if you heard, but the GAMA board minutes for the Origins Game Convention mentioned video about Larry Correia being disinvited. What's that? Who's Larry Correia? What's Larry Correia? Is this sports? Larry Correia. He doesn't look like a sports guy. Is he a nerd? Oh, I know this guy. I did a Clary test on him. Yeah, he's an author, conservative book writing guy. Oh, yeah. Conservative geek. Conservative geek. Okay, yeah, they're not going to invite him because he's conservative. I get it. We know who the true bigots are in the world. Kit for £2 British pounds. Who wears a shirt with another man's name on it? Minnesota Cox. Have you not? Oh, come to Minnesota. We'll do like a tour. It'll be like a zoological study. And off to our right, you'll see Charlie from Chaska. Charlie's watering his grass, hunched over because his wife is yelling at him from her brand new BMW SUV. You'll see she has nothing but the sharpest and latest Gucci sunglasses on, even though she's 52 and nobody wants to fuck her. I guess everyone should just go see American Beauty. Just go see American Beauty. But don't do what Lester Burnham did. Don't live free. Holy crap. Don't hit the gym. Don't tell your wife no. DJ Aftershock, $5. But where will Thaddeus the banker go hork wings, eat massive burgers, and drink IPAs while wearing another man's jersey, getting mad if they don't? I'll tell you where they're not going. Literally, they are not going to Minneapolis because there are no sports bars open there anymore. Downtown, anyway. You can't even go to Surly. Oh no, Surly, our big microbrew that's not so micro anymore. They had to close down their beer hall because they can't afford to keep it open. It's like the real world always wins in the end. And if people just listen to what I say, they wouldn't fuck up their lives. Dylan Doe for $2. I went to Brown, wasted tons to be an Ivy League. Yeah, the Ivy Leagues, that used to mean something. And now it's just, the Ivy League means nothing. If anything, it means you're dealing with a psychopath or a sociopath. I never knew which one. An arrogant prick you wouldn't want to deal with. Cadwin, is that right? $3. In order to boycott Gillette, you got to boycott Procter & Gamble. Yep. I've looked at my toothpaste and soap and everything. You got to go take a look. You can find out what brand names are with Procter & Gamble. Miguel Angel Casillas, a resident Latino, for $2. I really like hearing Madden say, boom, penetration. I never played the Madden games. Miguel Angel Casillas again for $5. Tears serve as lubricant. Bottle says military issued disinfectant, but it's really KY. I carry it every time I put my S3X uniform because I'm about to get E-fed. What the hell does that mean, Miguel? Spend the $5.05 and buy yourself a couple extra characters so I know what you're saying. Nonstop Dre for $5. UFC should start promoting real equality in their fights. As they say, men and women are... Dude, that's about the last sport left, isn't it? That has got to be the last sport left. They say men need to man up. They can't say no to their women. You know they're not going to do that because women would get killed. They get maimed and killed. There's no way. The bullshit goes away real quick with the UFC fights. Nathan P. Cuxterton, $4. Why come you hat sports so much? I don't hate sports. I like playing sports, which very few sports fans do. Most sports fans like to watch sports. Even there, I'll grant some athleticism is fun to watch. Olympics, I'm like, oh, that's very interesting. It's amazing flips they do. But I'm not going to watch a bunch of other people play a game, which has no effect on my life when I can go play a game. I'm horrible at basketball, horrible. I'm pretty good at baseball, pretty good at football. I'm not going to make it to any team, but I'll have fun playing. Oh, that means I have to put down the wings, and I'd have to put down the light beer, and then I'd have to go get exercise. Let's just put it this way. I'm in way better shape than your average sports fan, because your average sports fan don't do no exercise. They don't do nothing but watch. I mean, it's the ultimate, it's like people playing Call of Duty or any kind of first-person shooter. They are so far removed from what they see on the screen. They're the complete opposite. It's the same people that watch the professional sports. Oh, you get your serious old school jocks who are still in shape, maybe play some minor league ball or belong to a serious league. Okay, you got those guys. But they make up a vast minority, a very small minority of actual people who watch the sports. I mean, come on, guys, you've seen it, right? Do you see any guy without a gut wearing another man's jersey? Judd Grover, $2. Yes, birthplace of baseball. Some convos 24/7/36. Nonstop Dre, $2. Look up Julie_4 BBC on Twitter. It's hilarious. No. Why were you looking that up there, Dre? Do you have a common interest with Julie_4 BBC? All right, I want to make sure we don't miss anything here. Feels like a weekend. I don't know why it's Monday. I know it's Monday. It just feels like a weekend. Resurrecting Man for $2 for the non-sports ball fund. Yes, otherwise known as the Septic Tank Fund. I should send you guys a picture of the septic tank. Let me get a picture of the septic tank before I bury the septic tank. Y'all say, oh, that's where our money went. It didn't go to a new set of tits for Clary. It didn't go to help her pay off her student loans. It didn't go to her Amazon wish list. Whatever, concern or e-thoughts have out there. You say, hey, I helped put that septic tank into the ground. Dylan Doe for $2. Buy one with your name, and 69 is a number. I should just go have a jersey made. Clary. What sports team? Like, totally violate copyright or brand name law or whatever it is. Have a Minnesota Twins jersey made up and put Clary on the back and say, I don't know that player. I'm like, yeah, I just made it myself because I actually played baseball. Not professionally, but I do. I'm closer to the athletes than you are. What are you talking? You play ball in school? No, not for a team. No, I can play ball now. You couldn't run half a block without dying. Jay's Philosophy, $2. Watched American Beauty years ago. Kevin Spacey, hot. Yeah, I know. It's still a good movie. Doesn't mean Kevin Spacey was a bad actor. He's a brilliant actor. Competent Man. Home construction start yet? No, it hasn't. I'll let you know. There's no rush. I mean, we got plenty of time before that septic tank fund hits 7,500. Don't worry. We're in no rush. Todd Warrior, trademark for $3. Nothing to say. Thanks, Todd. Thank you very much. He's a new guy. I don't recognize that name. Oh, what's Dre doing? Dre, what, are you not studying or something? You got downtime? $2. Someone sent me the link to that Twitter profile. Okay. All right, what we got left? Miguel Casillas, another $5 generous dollars. S3X, 3 fill in 4E. Fill in 4E. Also, what the fuck you mean playing Halo or Call of Duty doesn't make me a Special Forces Delta Force Ranger operator? The media lied. I've often pondered and wondered, like, the past 2 months have been a heck of a lot of work. I did the research and studying for my minimalism seminar. I put that together. By the way, that'll be open on the 25th to the 30th. Again, most of you don't need it. If you're new, you want to learn how to spend less than you make, seminar on minimalism, it'll get you to spend less than you make, and other things that'll make you happy in life. And yes, it's $499. I did some pricing. We're going to bring that down to $499. And then the other research I did, I'm still doing, but the numbers are amazing, is calculating the ROI in the pursuit of women. I'll be doing that seminar October 2nd through the 3rd, although I'm only one of 10 speakers. If you want to attend that one, that's $597. So it's like this month is just the month of seminars, and hopefully things will go back because I'm not doing any more seminars. I mean, I'll do the ones I've already created because they're already created, but I'm not creating any new ones, but all this data and research. And there's a piece of me after going through all this work, just thinking like, boy, wouldn't it be nice to live and just get drunk every day, play video games, sleep in, not work out, and just live in this delusional world. Like to plug myself back into the Matrix like Cypher. And it's like, oh, it's so tempting some days. Look like Errol Flynn. You guys know Errol Flynn, the actor? Look him up, before and after. He was all Mr. Nice Mustache and Handsome Man and black and white films and piratey dashing hero. And then he got fat. I'm like, what did he know that I didn't? Like, he had everything. He had wealth, money, babes. Did he get sick of it? Fuck it, I want to eat and get fat. I just want to live sly. Gluttony, yes, the 7 deadly sins. Way better life. I think we're done. We're done. All right, there you go. Questions and answers, AskLoConsulting.com. Links to everything down below. Please, I know if you can, in between whether your daughter is raping you with the McAllister dildo and she hands it off to your wife, in between that time, if you men could go and buy and read the book, Curse of the High IQ, maybe you could develop, maybe not the balls, but the intellectual honesty or brain power, intellectual courage to stop watching the sports ball. Don't worry. Your sister, or not your sister, your daughter and your children will still all go to a liberal arts college and come back hating you. Your wife will certainly divorce you if you tell her not to shop at Target anymore, or you're not buying Procter & Gamble products. I mean, that's all. And I'm not asking. And yes, you're all going to be an Apple family, a Macintosh family. We're all getting Starbucks. Yay, they hate me. But you could strike back. Pussy little conservative man, and then Chaska, you could strike back. Stop watching the sports ball. Oh, wait, here's Miguel. Does your rule zero subject overlap with your minimalism? No, they're completely separate deals. The minimalism one, which again, I'm being honest, if you follow me for a significant amount of time already, not any of my books, but if you consume most of my works, you probably don't need it. If you spend less than you make, you don't need it. That's just how simple. But I realized what a role minimalism played in getting me out of poverty, getting me to be content, maybe not necessarily happy, but content not having things, and then getting to the point where it's like, well, you don't want things. And really not the only reason, but the single largest reason for my success. Like you guys all like, how do you do it? Well, riding the motorcycle, it's minimalism. You can't see it. I got a crappy used laptop I bought for $50 off my buddy. This is the way to get out of poverty and vasectomies. But so I wanted to bring that to the forefront, a very clear, conscious. So if anyone is new or you're still especially if you're a young man, the number 2 cause of financial problem in men is car loans. Why did they get the car loan? Because they want to impress the girls. Guys, $600. I'm sorry, $499. That's right, I lowered it. $499. You won't get a car loan. You'll be able to save for retirement. Not joking. So that's that one thing. The return on the investment on the pursuit of women, that's also financial related, because if you look at the number 1 thing men spend their time on, it's chasing women. You could say connected. Yes, the reason men buy the fancy cars to get the girls. So there's some tangential relations between the 2 topics. But this is merely a statistical, mathematical, actuarial study where I go through all the qualities and traits women have, all the qualities and traits women are looking for in a man. I look at the distribution of population, demographics, and things, not so much in terms of race or anything like that, but like income, height, this, and I'm not joking, guys. This is the only study of its kind. I've been researching this for, 3 weeks now, almost full-time work, and the data is amazing. It's amazing and depressing, and and I'm very proud of the work. And it basically is like an investment perspective. It's like, oh, I see you would like to invest in pursuing, not getting, pursuing. Whether you get them or not's another issue. And then when you get them, what do you do with them? Anyway, so it's a cost-benefit analysis. Here's your chances of success, and here's what it costs you. And I thought it was bad, intuitively. Now that I'm actually putting hard numbers with it, it's shocking. And this is the number 1 thing you guys spend your resources and time on, is chasing gals. And so I did I'm getting to the closing bits of it. I need a couple more data pieces, and then I just plug it in. It's like Voltron, fires up, and I'm like, whoa. And I'll be conveying and disclosing my findings at the Rule Zero seminar. In either case, if you want to, I'll put the email here again. Cap Capitalism, not Captain Capitalism. Cap Capitalism, the abbreviation for Captain, CAPT. Yeah, that didn't work. There. All right. If you're interested, yeah. Or if you know someone that might be interested, send them that way. But that's what those are. All right, I think we got that done. That's done. No more super chats. All right. See you guys later. Toodles.